listening to the Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Gulseth.
It is Tuesday, March 5th. It is Shrove Tuesday.
Oh, it is. Happy Punchki Day, all of you in Hamtramck.
Are you shriven is the question.
Are you shriven?
Are you shriven?
Is that a word?
I don't. It is.
Oh.
But we don't use it every day. It
Obviously.
is Shrove Tuesday. That means tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. And many congregations, either this week or a couple of weeks ago, said farewell to the Alleluias. So we'll be featuring some Lent stories over the coming days. It is also Camp Week.
Yay!
So we
I'm
are
really excited.
Celebrating and virtually visiting Lutheran camps across the country. Today we head to Seymour, Indiana. In the second half, we get to check in with Lakeview Outdoor Ministries there and learn more about what's going on in Seymour, Indiana with Camp Lakeview and their village there as well. All kinds of really good stuff. And we'll head all over the country this week to learn more about Lutheran camps during Camp Week and celebrating Lutheran schools today as well. Lutheran Elementary School Association has a unique event. It's kind of their premier event right here in St. Louis, and very thankful for the opportunity to talk about that. Thanks to our friends at Concordia University, Wisconsin. Speaking of Lutheran education, thanks to CUW for supporting the Coffee Hour. Find out more about them at cuw.edu. In studio this morning from Lutheran Elementary School Association, Kit Auble. Kit, good morning.
Good morning, Andy.
I guess
Sarah.
we could call it Tasty Tuesday.
Ooh.
We could, if Alex Cups joins us, we may call it Tasty Tuesday.
Hashtag.
What is the chief work of Lutheran Elementary School Association?
Our chief work at the Lutheran Elementary School Association is to be a partner in Lutheran education and help schools become more sustainable and help families find more affordability in Lutheran education. And we do that through our Building Block Scholarship Fund. To date, in our 14-year history, we've awarded more than $5.1 million in tuition assistance, in need-based tuition assistance.
How is all that money raised?
It is.
Do we have enough time for that?
It is raised through individuals and foundations. The Lutheran Foundation of St. Louis has been a bedrock in terms of helping us raise our endowment. And we also raise these funds through special events. So we have two special events every year, and we have one coming up in April 6th, Cooking for Kids.
Yeah, and we like to talk about food, so this is a fun one. What is this event going to be like? I know there's a lot of fancy details going on.
Well, we will feature a culinary collaboration between two Lutheran school alumni, Ben Groupie and Alex Cup. Both are alumni of Word of Life Lutheran Elementary School, and both are acclaimed executive chefs in their own right here in our community. So we're anxious to see what the pit master meets the Frenchman has to do.
Wow.
French.
Yeah. So I was doing a little research on Alex. I haven't researched Ben yet, but Alex is the mastermind behind Stellar Hog. Correct. Here in St. Louis. Tagline, best barbecue in the galaxy.
Their logo is really cool.
So the pit master here. So what does that tell us about what will be, this dinner auction? And is there's certainly a dinner, and there are so many other aspects to it. But let's talk a little bit about the dinner for the dinner auction.
Well, we haven't yet to determine our menu, but I'm very excited to see what these two creative individuals come up with. Ben Groupie is in the process of launching a new restaurant in St. Louis that is yet to be named. So we anticipate to see the name of that restaurant sometime in late spring. And he has a background in French cooking and the United States Olympics of cooking. And so he's really quite international with his cooking skills. And Alex, the pitmaster, so I think they've both worked together in the past at Warson Country Club and various places. And so they have vast experience, and the pitmaster meets the French sauce. I don't know exactly what that's going to reveal.
Bechamel. So do you have the chief duty of helping to decide the menu and taste testing the... I'm just Just curious.
I hope so. I do hope so. But we just want to make sure that there is enough food. We typically like to provide 2 entrees and several sides and dessert and appetizers. And there's an open bar. And this year we have a small batch tasting with Stumpy Spirits over in Columbia, Illinois, where everything's local. The grain is raised locally and it's distilled on the farm there in Columbia, Illinois. So we will enhance the experience with the small batch tasting from Stumpy Spirits.
We're talking about cooking for kids. It's the 15th annual tribute dinner auction for Lutheran Elementary School Association, supporting Lutheran education right here in the St. Louis area. And when we're talking about the dinner, it's not just your typical catering. I mean, this is really special. We get to have Lutheran alumni, Lutheran school alumni who are executive chefs right here in the St. Louis area and teaming together, collaborating for Lutheran education. That's exciting. Now, there are other things taking place. We've really focused on the food because that's what I'm good at. But there are other things going on at the auction that evening as well. We'll be honoring some special honorees at the dinner as well. Is that right?
Yes, we will be honoring James Teuscher. He is a 6th grader at St. Mark's Lutheran School in Eureka. He will receive the Lutheran Church Extension Fund Scholarship Award for the Christian Leader of the Year. And we're excited to present that to him. He's just an outstanding Christian leader in his community, and we're thankful we can raise him up. We will also be honoring John and Joan Comlos, which are Christian education ambassadors in our community and have served Lutheran education for years. And again, we're anxious to lift them up and praise them as well.
What is a Christian education ambassador?
Well, Joan and John are members of St. John's Lutheran Church in Arnold, and they have been active members for years. They have their children have gone through Lutheran schools at St. John's Lutheran in Arnold as well, and they continue to serve beyond those years in terms of volunteering for committees and raising funds, and they're just ambassadors for Lutheran education, and that's really important because we need a lot of people who believe in Lutheran education to serve in that capacity.
Also an auction taking place. Tell us a little bit about the auction.
There is so much going on at this event. There's a live auction, there's a silent auction, and we have some wonderful live auction prizes. We're hoping to feature Alex Cup of the Stellar Hog in your home, dinner in your home. We're hoping to feature, we have a trip to Kohler, Wisconsin, Kohler, Wisconsin is just a beautiful place. It's like one of the top 10 spas in the United States. And of course, Kohler makes products for kitchen and bath. So it's just a wonderful opportunity. And we have, the best golf in St. Louis on the live auction. And we have quite a few other gifts.
Joining us in studio now, Alex Cup from Stellar Hog and one of the featured executive chefs and Lutheran School alumni at the Cooking for Kids 15th Annual Tribute Dinner Auction. Alex, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I guess you were probably busy prepping things at Stellar Hog
naturally,
today.
Yeah.
All the good food.
What brought you to Lutheran school?
I was born into it, I was raised Lutheran. My family grew up at Timothy Lutheran. So since I can remember, I grew up in the Lutheran church.
How did your Lutheran school experience, how was it formative for preparing you for the vocations and the career that you have now as a chef?
I feel like I'm just level-headed in the kitchen more so than most people. I don't know what that is, what I can attribute that to exactly, but I don't know. I have this calmness about me in a kitchen that's just not usually a way to describe a chef. So, I mean...
Isn't that like those the angry chefs we see on TV?
No, that's not me. I'm the exact opposite.
What are we going to be enjoying at the dinner auction?
Barbecue.
Yeah, of course.
So Ben Groupie and I, who's also a Lutheran school graduate, we've got together, and he's more fancy than I am. So
I called him French.
Oh, absolutely. He's very, very well rehearsed in the French art of French cooking. But he's going to add a little bit of his spins to some of the side dishes. I'm not going to let him touch the meat. But yeah, we'll be doing brisket, traditional brisket, and pulled pork. We'll do some chicken. He's going to come up with a spoon bread pudding. Some kind of traditional, but not necessarily my side dishes at the Stellar Hog. We'll be doing pit beans and stuff too. So, but a little different from the way we always do it.
Yeah. Anything special that you can't get anywhere else?
That's spoon bread.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's going to be good.
What is spoon bread?
So think of cornbread, but more of a bread pudding version of cornbread.
Ooh.
So
That sounds
it's
delicious.
extra fatty.
Sounds
Nice.
fantastic. What does it mean to you to be a part of Cooking for Kids, this annual tribute dinner auction for Lutheran Elementary School Association?
It's great. I feel like there's very few things that I have to offer the world, and one of them is cooking. So if I could do it and help anyone out, it's an amazing feeling. So.
And to be able to support so many other students and future students to get that quality Christian education, Lutheran
Absolutely.
education that you got at Word of Life, and so that they can enjoy that as well. Kit, how do we find out about how do we get tickets for the dinner auction?
You can visit our website at lesastl.org, or you may call 314-200-0797. And there are sponsorships available, there are scholarships available, and there are tickets available. Tickets are $75, and again, it includes food and open bar and the opportunity to buy some really cool things on the auction table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the auctions sound fun. They're always so. Yeah, there's just so much fun involved in an auction get together, all for a great cause, supporting Lutheran education right here in the St. Louis area.
Correct. We serve 33 member Lutheran schools in the bi-state region, serving 8,000 students and 500 faculty members.
So you're listening right now and you've supported Lutheran education. Here's another opportunity to do that. And thanks to that support, how many scholarships, what were the numbers last year?
We typically award over 600 scholarships annually, and we're striving to award over $500,000 each year. And that's, a challenge. And so it takes a village, and we need help to do that. Again, there is no government funding in Lutheran education. It's all private donations, foundations, and fundraising efforts.
So that support is really important for Lutheran education right here in the St. Louis area. And you can have some fun while you're doing that as well with Cooking for Kids. It's the 15th annual tribute dinner auction, Saturday, April 6th. You can find out more at LESA.org. That's LisaSTL.org. Or you can call 314-200-0797 and talk to Kit and get your tickets. Get ready for that dinner auction coming up Saturday, April 6th. We'll learn more about that as well. We have some stories to share in the coming weeks as well about Lutheran education. Kit, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you, Andy.
Alex,
Thank you, Sarah.
thank you so much for being
Absolutely.
here, and excited for the upcoming dinner auction. Camp Week coming up next right here on the Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Golseth.